Hi, I'm Chris. This is Miller Plays. It's time for some more Rags to Riches, where we have taken over at Gillingham and things might just be going too well. We have had a couple of blips, but things are going very well. And here we go. This is just how well they have gone. We've won 9, drawn 1, lost 2. We scored 27 goals, the most in the National League, conceded 13, so we are conceding goals. But we currently have a 2-point lead over Barnet. So, as I said, things are going. They've gone swimmingly well. If we have a look at the fixtures, we can see we started off really well. We had a draw against Manchester United in the National League Cup, which I'm not really interested in. And then we came up against Accrington, and they were brilliant. They actually played us off the park. We had no answers to them, and I started to fear. But then we came up against Solihull and Worthing, and comfortably beat them both 3-1. Then we had a little poor run of form where we drew at home against Boston 0-0, lost to Rochdale, who weren't the better side. We had more shots. We just couldn't score. And yeah. And then we played Newcastle under 21s, accidentally picked a strong side and subbed 5 players off at half time just to make sure they didn't get too tired. And we've had then back-to-back wins. So we're back in form again, and we're up against Scunthorpe, and then we'll show you the Dorking game as well. So if we go back to the league, we can see that Scunthorpe are currently in 7th, Dorking in 9th, so both right up there. Dorking have a couple of games in hand. Scunthorpe have a game in hand, so should be pushing right into the playoffs. So it should be 2 tough games, so we'll see exactly how we get on there. We have done a little bit of wheeling and dealing. Basically, we've brought in a couple of players, he says confidently. Not sure if you saw Mahamadou Kante in the last episode. I can't quite remember. He's come in on loan, not costing us anything. And then we've signed Owen Dale, a winger who can also play wing back. And yeah, he doesn't look too bad. He had a great debut, 2 assists on it. So yeah, it was a nice start for him. We haven't really let anyone else go out. I haven't really looked to move anyone on. I should check to see if there is actually anyone there. Right, I'll now pick the team for Scunthorpe, and we'll see you for kickoff. Okay, here's our team then. It's Spike Brits in goal. We have Sam Gale at right back, Smith, Ogie as centre backs, and Patterson at left. We have Roman Darcy as an attacking midfielder. Jack Fletcher and Francis Gomez are our 2 sitting midfielders. Owen Dale on the right, Seb Ferdinand on the left, and Sonny Finch is our starting striker today. We have changed up the formation. Basically, after the defeat, we signed Owen Dale, and we thought, well, we've got Ferdinand. If we get another winger, it might be quite useful to have a couple of decent wingers and attack that way. It does mean that because Darcy's played so well, we're not playing 2 up top, otherwise it'll be a 4-2-4. So we've got options. We can swing to a 4-2-4, but it's a 4-2-3-1 today. And we're unbalanced because I set up a new tactic. It defaults to balanced. Must remember to change up. Ball over the top. It's met by the defence. Not the ideal ball for Sonny Finch. He's more of a run in behind. There's a nice bit of work from Darcy, but unfortunately, we had no one there to pick up from it. And it's a counter-attack from Scunthorpe, who shoot, and Spike Brits makes a decent save. And there we have it. Scunthorpe are in the lead. He scored his first ever Scunthorpe goal. I don't need to see it. We haven't been particularly good so far. Hopefully we can buck our ideas up. Gale and Dale. down the right. So some of the formation change was due to Patterson. Apparently I agreed to sign him as a left back. So rather than, I suppose we could have lost him and got him by, but Andy Smith, get in there. Owen Dale with another assist. Back on level terms. So I've actually set up an away swinging far post corner. I'd suggest that's an in swing up, but it's a far post corner. We've headed the ball into the back of the net. Thank you very much. We're back on level terms. Now is a case of can we capitalise on that? Another reason for the change was Finch got injured and my other two strikers just couldn't play together. So Love and Andrews, it was as if the two magnets forcing each other away, and we just weren't getting the goals from them. So now Sonny Finch is now back fit again, and we're now playing this formation. I know, strange. The one positive is Finch could play as an inside forward on the right hand side here. It's good work from Darcy. It was good work from Darcy, and then he gave the ball away. Just as I said, that was good work from Darcy. Yeah. Both Dale and Ferdinand can play on the left. Well, both play on the left and right. And there is good play from Darcy, and another assist from Dale. The man's an assist machine. And there's half time, right. Gale and Darcy are the tired ones. I suppose Dale is as well. Dale's not had a lot of football. Picked him up on a free transfer, so it might be prudent not to push him too hard. And then we could test Finch out on the right and bring in either Love or Andrews as a centre forward. I'll say Spike Brits did okay there then. He made himself small rather than big, and it hit him on the leg by the look of things. I was going to say their centre-backs are playing well, but they scored and assisted their goal. Right. I'm going to bring on Andrews for Dale. And swap those two around. He can be an inside forward then. That works. We'll make Andrews a target forward. That's clearly hasn't caught up. And we'll bring Dixon on for Gale. There's lots of tired legs out there, isn't there? Zanchetta for Fletcher. He can do the deep. There we go. That's our 3 changes for the time being. Freshen things up. Would be nice to get a third goal. Pull away from Scunthorpe. But it's Scunthorpe on the attack. They shoot. They've hit the bar. Dixon with a strange clearance. Leads to another attack. A long, deep cross. Leads to another, and it just disappears, the highlight. Here we go now. Dixon at the other end with a throw in. Finds Finch. Couldn't quite find Finch again. Can we go for? No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. Patterson to Ferdinand. Patterson to Ferdinand. We haven't seen Ferdinand really. Here he is down the left. He's crossed the ball in, and Finch has gone to the end of it. I'd much rather have had Andrews getting onto the end of it. He's far better in the air. Keep going wide. That's it. Now down the. If only Finch was there, rather than being an inside forward. Here's Patterson though. Patterson, what can he do? This is a decent highlight. We're attacking. Zanchetta to Ferdinand. Out to Gomez. And a shoot from distance, and the highlight ends. Last few minutes. Right, let's make our last couple of substitutions. He's gone to. Why has he gone back to inverted wing back? No wonder he's sat where he was. Oh dear. And Casey can come in from Bogey. There we go. That's because I set the in possession, out possession, and then forgot to change it back. Here's Darcy with the corner though. Can he find Andrews? He finds Andy Smith. Darcy with a deep, deep cross to the far post. Andy Smith. Our second goal from a corner. This is incredible news if it carries on like this. I don't even know how tall Andy Smith is. I'll have to check to see if he's still unhappy and wants to leave. It's early days. Ferdinand. There we go. Our fullback or wing back, whatever he is now, is actually staying wide left. A decent cross. Rather than Patterson playing central midfield. And there we have it. 3-1. A nice little win. We remain top of the league. I don't think I should have said what I said. Yeah, still the 2-point gap. And we'll be back for Dorking shortly. Okay, we are away to Dorking then, and the team is Brits in goal, Roman Dixon in at right back with Smith and Caelan Casey. Patterson is back at left back. Then we have Darcy as the attacking midfielder with Gomez and Fletcher as the two defensive ones. Dale's on the right, Ferdinand on the left, and Leighton Love is our striker today. On the bench is Logan Briggs, a young Welshman who we've just picked up, and he can play left wing, right wing, attacking midfield, so he gives us a bit of cover. We beat Tunbridge Angels in the FA Cup, and I would like to say it was comfortable. We had 33 shots, 8 or so on target, I think that's all it was. We had rotated the side somewhat, and went behind, having had 20 odd shots. But hey ho, we managed to get through it. We went 4-2-4 as soon as they scored. We took kick-off. Ball went down the other end and we equalised, which was always nice. Owen Dale, what can he do? What can Dale do? He's going to shoot. He is going to shoot, and it goes over. It's a Meadowbank today. I'm not sure if Mark White is still here. Love and Finch got the 2 goals, so Andrews was the starter in the FA Cup. So I just gave it to the big man, really. And then he gets onto the end of it. Look at that. Which is probably hard on Sonny Finch, who is a really good striker and has got 10 goals for us. So It's this formation. We're covering our bases now anyway. We've got another winger in Briggs who can cover both left and right. Here's a left winger, but favours his right foot. Patterson is another one that can play left wing, but I've already had, I think it was Brendan Rodgers, on the phone saying Patterson's supposed to be playing left back. So we're playing at left back for a little bit and see what happens. I'd rather not lose utility players, so we'll get to February and then we can mess around. Right, Fletcher gets the ball into the far post. Casey's there, Smith's there, and it's deflected wide. We've had 4 corners today, not seen any of them. Oh, and incidentally, Smith is 6'4", if you're concerned at all. There's another corner. We've had 7 corners now. We're just a corner team, clearly. Perhaps because we've got Love on the field, but Smith isn't as effective. I don't know. But there we have it. We take a lot of shots. We don't score a lot of goals. And third, and Gomez is playing badly as well. So is Andy Smith. All in all, that doesn't look too decent. We'll have to monitor that. We've gone from penalty area to centre circle and then given the ball away. Marvellous. Good save, Spike. What a fine save. Smith now roams forward and the highlight disappears. Right, our new youngster, Logan Briggs, is coming onto the left wing. Ferdinand is clearly a right winger, so we'll have to make sure he goes onto the right. Who else is playing poorly? Gomez isn't doing too well. He's too important to take off, and Smith. We do have Olsen. Yeah. Olsen's improving, so we'll get Olsen on. Not our first choice centre-back pairing. Might be next season's. It won't be. I'm talking rubbish. There's no chance Casey and Olsen are our centre-backs next season. Dale, what can he do? He's been anomalous today. Dixon, ball in towards Briggs at the far post. Briggs gets it, he shoots, and it's just gone wide. Right, it's time for a change up front. And we're going with the more pacey Finch. I should have started Finch, come on now. But this might be ideal. Hopefully their defence is a bit tired. We can get some balls over the top for Finch to run onto and smack into the back of the net. That would be ideal. That was a good save by Brits. We certainly needed it. Having made those substitutions, it does mean that Dale is now on the field and not doing too well. I suppose we could put Darcy out there and get somebody else on. There we go, get Sonny Finch onto the field, he scores goals. Right. We are going to make a change. It's going to be Kante for Dale. We'll do that. It's not ideal. Kante doesn't really want to play as an attacking midfielder. He wants to be further back. In actual fact, we are now leading, so what we could do is Fletcher, Kante, Gomez. That all looks quite decent, doesn't it? In possession, what does Fletcher prefer? He can be an attacking midfielder. Kante. Let's just drop him back as a central midfielder. That will do. I still have Sanchetta on the bench as well, who is quite decent. Not going to get a work permit and all that malarkey. But we're in front. Sonny Finch. He's the boy. He's the man. He's the goal-scoring machine. He's the man. He hasn't started the last 2 games. He's got a goal in both. He's either brilliant to come off the bench, super sub, or I should just be starting him and the others should just take a back seat. "21 shots, 8 on target, but we win again. We remain." Let's just say nice work, everyone. Let's leave it like that. We are top of the league and we've increased our lead. We're now 5 points clear at the top. Things are going rather well here at Gillingham. The board wanted us to be in the playoffs. As it stands at this moment in time, we're going to achieve that at least. So, right, we will be back. It'll probably be, unless there's a dramatic turn of events, we suddenly start playing rubbish, we'll probably be a lot further into the season when we come back. If we're just winning, it doesn't really matter, does it? So if you see us soon, it's going to be because we've had a poor run of form and we need to turn things around. Or we've had a fantastic FA Cup draw. Who knows? Right, thanks for watching. Until then, ta-da.